Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking a look at the AKASO DL12 mirror dash cam. It is a 12-inch touch screen front and rear dual camera Sony Starvis censored enhanced night vision G sensor assisted GPS rear view mirror slash monitor slash dash camera with a built-in DVR. It has a 2.5K 170 degree field of view front camera and a 1080p 150 degree field of view rear camera. So taking a closer look, it has a 12-inch IPS touch screen that works as a rear view mirror when it is not turned on. Not as good as a regular mirror, slightly darker, but it still functions as a mirror. Now it came with a screen protector, which I will leave on for now. So you see some scratches, that is the scratches on the screen protector and not on the glass itself. It weighs in at 370 grams, has a built-in rechargeable battery and charges up while it is powered on and when it is in use. Now, it did not disclose the size of the battery, but it will last about 40 minutes when fully charged. So it can still record even if the automobile is powered off. And it also could be used as a standalone video recorder. So on the bottom, we have the push button power on and off slash screensaver switch and a microphone hole. And on the top, we have the mini USB power port, an audio video port for the rear view camera, a built-in DVR that supports 16 to 128 gigabyte micro SD card not provided, a GPS connector port for the GPS module. And in the rear, we have some ventilation slits and a speaker, and the 2.5K front camera with a ball and socket joint to rotate and adjust the camera angle, a reset button, and 4 clips to clip onto your existing rear view mirror and 4 rubber pads to protect your existing rear view mirror. It also has a built-in gyro sensor, so whenever it detects a sudden impact while driving or even while it is parked, it will activate the recording automatically and lock in the video. Now, when a video is locked in, it will not get erased and be overwritten by regular loop recording. Now, all recordings will record both the front-facing camera video and the rear-facing camera video at the same time into 2 separate recording files. And it will come with a rear view camera, a car charging adapter, the GPS module, a rear camera extension cable, straps to strap it onto your existing rear view mirror, screws and adhesive for the rear view camera, a crowbar to hide the wires, 6 adhesive cable clips, and a quick start guide. Now, there is an online PDF manual that is available to download, and it will go into more detail than this quick start guide. Link down below. To power on, either plug in the cigarette adapter or leave it plugged in and start your car if your cigarette lighter powers up upon starting up your car. It will power up and automatically start recording once it is powered up. It can also be powered on by holding the power slash screensaver button on the bottom of the rear view mirror. So you have the time, the day of the week, and the date on the right side of the mirror, and on the left side you have a red dot that will be blinking to indicate it is recording video. Touch the panel and it will go into the main screen. On the top left-hand corner, we have the resolution, and we also have the recording time elapsed. The G standing for the G sensor that is turned on, and the P standing for the parking guard that is also turned on. Now the display hides itself, so that's why I'm continuing to touch the screen. Up on the top, we have the date and time. And on the right corner, we have the audio indicator and the battery status. On the bottom, we have the microphone icon that you can turn the microphone on and off. You can change camera or video mode. The shutter icon takes a photo in camera mode and starts recording video in video mode. We have the settings icon, and we have the lock icon. The lock icon will secure a 20-second video clip and lock the video so it cannot be overwritten unless you delete it yourself. It will be saved in a separate folder than the normally saved videos. Okay, so let's go into the settings and check it out. Here we can go back to the previous screen, and here we can change the resolution from 2K to 1.5K and back to 2K for the frontal camera, but the rear camera is set to 1080p in either of these settings. Here's the loop record, and you can set it to 1 minute, 3 minute, or 5 minute. And here is the record audio on and off. Now you can also turn audio on or off in the main screen previous to this screen. Here's the G sensor. You can turn it off, low, middle, or high. Now with the G sensor turned on to any of these low, middle, or high settings, any collision will activate the camera to record, and the videos will be locked and saved. And when driving, if the road is bumpy, adjust it to low or turn it off to avoid unwanted locked videos. The parking guard, when it is turned on, the camera will be turned on automatically and start recording, such as if there is a hit on the car while it is parked. The video will be saved and locked, and the camera will automatically shut down after 30 seconds. You can either set it to off, low, middle, or high. The screensaver can be set to off, 1 minute or 3 minutes. And you can change the video encoding from H.264 to H.265. Change the refresh rate from 50 Hz to 60 Hz. You can mirror the image for the rear camera for a mirrored image to mimic a mirror. Turn on or off the key voice. And change the speaker volume from mute, low, middle, or high, and turn on or off the sound when it boots up. Now you can turn on or off the stream media function. Now this is a bit confusing. It doesn't mean it streams live video to social media, but it says when it starts recording, it means that the camera comprehensively monitors both the front and the rear traffic conditions in real time without delay. So I don't know what that means, guys, because I don't think it monitors traffic conditions. But for me, when I turned it on or when I turned it off, it made no difference whether it was on or off. You can change the language. You can set the date and time. Format the micro SD card and change back the settings to default, and view the current software version. And if you are using the GPS module, you can test the GPS and its readings. You can scroll up and it'll give you a couple more icons. You can set the time zone, and you can calibrate the speed with the speed of your car. Alright guys, so here's the DL12 attached to the existing mirror of the car. Very easy to do. There's 4 clips, one on the top on each of the sides, and they provide you with this rubber band clip. So you put it on the top and then you secure it to the bottom of the clip. One on each side is all you need. They provide you with 4 of them, so you have 2 extra ones. Very easy to attach it to your existing rear view mirror. I got the power cable plugged in, and it is going down to the cigarette lighter, and I have the rear view mirror attached, just makeshift. I got the extension cable underneath my sunshade here, and I just double-sided sticky taped it to the overhead console. Not a very good positioning, but we'll check it out like this for now. Okay, so here is a front camera recorded video, and the video is recorded in the 2K mode, and it is a true 2560 by 1440 pixels, and the field of view is 170 degrees. Okay, so here is the rear camera video of the same recorded time period. Now the video for the rear camera is recorded in 1080p, and it is a true 1920 by 1080 pixels. Now here the mounting location is not ideal, but it does have a 150 degree field of view. Okay, so here is the same video clips in a split screen format. Top is the front and the bottom is the rear camera. Now the rear camera definitely needs to be mounted in a better location. Very hard to see through the rear windshield. Okay, so now the rear camera is mounted on the inside on the plastic of the rear hatch via the double-sided sticky tape. So here are some of the features of the DL12 while it is turned on. You can swipe up and down on the left side of the screen to pan the screen up or down. Swipe up and down on the right side of the screen to adjust the brightness of the screen. Swipe from right to left to switch to rear camera view. Here you can also pan up and down for the rear camera. You can also adjust the brightness as well. Swipe from the right to the left once again to see the front camera view and the rear camera view in a split screen simultaneously. And once more to return to the front camera view. Swipe from left to right to see the recorded video and the playback feature. Choose recorded video either from the front camera or the rear camera. It will record both front camera view and the rear camera view at the same time. If you wish to view the videos from a computer, you can take the SD card and insert it into the computer and view the recorded videos as well. The files for the front camera will have the same file number as the rear camera, making it super easy to view front and rear videos recorded for the same time period. Okay, so here we have another front camera view. And here we now have the rear camera view with the camera mounted in the new location. The monitor is bright enough to see during the daytime, but there is, however, some glare from the reflections caused by the built-in mirror. Here I swipe to see the rear view, and once again to see the split screen view. Here is a drive at 8 p.m. going away from the sunset. Now here is a drive at 8 p.m. going towards the sunset. here's the rear view going away from the sunset at 8 p.m. Now here's the rear view going towards the sunset at 8 p.m. Now here's my perspective from a hat cam going away from the sunset. Notice how bright the monitor is due to less glare from daylight. Here I swipe it for the rear view camera. And here is the split screen view. Okay, so here's my perspective once again from a hat cam going towards the sunset, and I slide to see what's behind me. It is pretty bright, a lot brighter than what my hat cam is seeing. Here I swipe once again to see the split screen, and I realize the brightness level is set to the highest level, so I turn down the brightness and it gets a lot better here. So here's the front view with the brightness level set to low. And here I swipe it to see what the rear view looks like with the brightness level set to low. And now here is the front view at about 10 p.m. And here is a look at the rear view camera at about the same time, right around 10 p.m. Now here is an area where there are no street lights, just the headlight from the car. Front view camera, rear view camera, split screen. Now here's my perspective at about 10 p.m. driving the car. Now the monitor is set to the lowest, brightest level. So here is my final clip driving around in a parking lot with some music to test out the built-in microphone. So there you have it, guys, the AKASO DL12, the mirror dash cam with front and rear cameras. Now if you want to check it out for yourself, the link to purchase is in the description down below. So thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Have a great day. Stay safe, fly safe, and drive safe, everyone. And we'll see you again next time.